Hi everyone. So today we'll be present our questions that we felt in as a team collaboration. So first is, as a team, we found that working together made our strategy stronger and more realistic. Each of us contributes something different. One of us focus on communication, sports, and one thoughts about the sensory needs, and another focus on behavior regulation and challenges.
Yeah, when we planning for Ujo, we combine ideas. One of our team members suggested a visual break card, another added a quiet spot in the classroom, and also someone suggested modeling calm breathing with them. Working together help us create a complete plan that none of us would have built alone.
Yeah.
So if we talk about age appropriateness and strategy effectiveness, we understood that a strategy only work if it fits the age and developmental level of the student.
We do differently in future collaborations. So in future collaborations, future projects, like team projects, we would organize our roles earlier so we have more time for discussion and revision. We do assign roles as a writer, presenter, and researcher. Use shared documents for live editing. Meet earlier to avoid last minute stress. Practice our conversation style, video responses.
So these changes would help us to collaborate like real DSW teams in placement. So yeah, this is gonna be help us a lot.
So missing information that would have helped.
There were moments where we felt limited because key details about Ujo and Brittany were missing.
We wish we had communication level, verbal, non-verbal, AAC,
AACUs, yes.
sensory, sound and smell level, behavior target and calming strategy, strength and performance, what sport have already been tried, any medical or neurological condition, family input, culture background. For example, if we knew whether Brittany has anxiety, increase surrounding noise and transitions, we would have designated a more special regulation plan for him.
We can design a lot of things as well, like consideration and biases. As a team, we reflected on our biases and how they may influence our decision. We make sure that not to assume that certain behavior were bad or intentional. Instead, we try to understand the underlying needs, similar to the iceberg model we studied. For example, instead of saying Brittany refuses to work, we reframed it as Brittany might be overwhelmed or unsure of the steps. How can we support her?
So we used person-centered language, avoid labeling that person, and focus on dignity and inclusion. Our 8th question is task analysis or omissions we noticed. So we reviewed our task analysis charts.
We realized we sometimes skipped small but important step. For example, packing the backpack. We originally wrote only 3 steps, but we later realized it should include check schedule, gather book, put lunchbox inside, zip bag.
We also forgot to specify promotes type, gesture, verse and verbals, and reinforcement, praises, token, and sometime break time that is necessary. Next time we plan to use a concern template to prevent missing.
So next time we will plan to use a consistent template to prevent missing detail. So 9th, clarity of step in task analysis.
So overall our steps were clear, but we recognized we could increase preciseness.
Precision, for example, instead of clean desk area, we clarified.
Put pencils in the being.
We also improved by adding the exact prompts like gesture prompt, verbal cue, modeling and reinforcement. Nice job staying focused. Here's a check mark, and this will help students with learning needs feel confident and successful.
10th is applying knowledge on placements. That's a mandatory thing. So we learned a lot of things in our class. So as a team, we decided how we will use this skill during our upcoming placement. So we will use student center approaches every day, collaborate with EAs and teacher and other professionals, observe careful before reaching, use visual communication, predictable routine, consider sensory and emotion need, make sure strategies are age appropriate and respectful, follow health plan and safety rules from our study guides, stay calm, follow the plan, encourage. For example,
like if a student becomes overwhelmed, we won't just say, stop that. We will offer a visual break card, use calm voice, guide them to a quiet corner, rejoin activity when regulated. We want to be DSWs who make students feel safe, respected, seen, and included.
thank you guys.
Thank you so much.